little margarita. Oh, baby, when you look at me like that, you're my little margarita. Slick around like a sneaking cat, my little margarita. You rattle my bones around like ice in a silver shaker. You force me down until I'm ready to meet my maker. You're my little margarita. Now this old world's in such a mess. My little margarita. I didn't fix it up much, I guess, baby, for you, margarita. But I got a few good licks in doing what I do. And the very best thing I ever did was loving you. You're my little margarita. Now I can't stay with you much longer, my little margarita. Every day I'm getting stronger, yeah. Oh, my little margarita. And don't forget you've got my blood inside your veins. You'll never be alone in this world. You'll never be a stranger. And I am the best of son of Neil Cassidy. Walking the tracks down in Mexico, well, you can write a book about me. You're my little margarita, my little margarita, my little margarita. Hey, hey.
Great stuff. 90.3 The Rock. It's Blood Can Live in studio. Eric Martinez, Eric Carter, and the bastard son of Neil Cassidy there, Daniel Hutchins, as well on guitar and vocals. And a great tune from their new record. It's called Baby They Told Us We Would Rise Again. That tune right there, Little Margarita. You guys, again, been together for about 20 years, but back in the year 2000 or thereabouts, pretty much as a band, thought, maybe it's time to call it quits or at least take a break or, do something else, go fishing for a while or something. And and then kind of in 2004, I guess, started itching again with that musical thing going on. I mean, how did that all come about? And we're much better off now that you are back together. So
we just started playing really some shows at a certain point, more for fun than anything else. It was kind of a new lineup of people. Mr. Martinez had joined up with us by that time.
Right.
All the guys in the band now. And we just started having so much fun that it was kind of hard to resist.
Right.
We decided we needed to really record something.
Right.
Just to document.
And then you recorded what was probably supposed to be your last record and Last Night Out, and thank goodness that didn't end up being your last record either. I mean,
that's true.
It just started clicking again, basically, and you said, this is something we just can't walk away from. Is that it?
Can't get out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I say this in that it doesn't sound like a band's been together for 20 years because there's a freshness to the record, to the songwriting.
Thank you.
But I guess maybe some of that, of course, Dave helped with some of that, but you guys did a lot of this or all of it with one take, kind of, in that fashion?
It wasn't all completely the first take, but it was all like sitting around playing live together.
Right.
Then, later on there was an overdub here and there, but nowhere near like normal when
Right.
you're making a record. It's for the most part, it's the band sitting around in a room together
Yeah.
and playing together.
One of the other things I love about this record and about some of the songs, and frankly about a lot of Southern rock and roll bands. Sorry to be redundant again, Dwayne, but it's what I call those Southern rock anthems. It's those songs that reach past that 6-minute mark, you know. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they've been doing it. You know, the Allman Brothers, did they make a song less than 4 minutes long?
right.
I don't know, and then of course Skinner, and you know, on. And you guys have got your share of them too, you know. And the Viper, which kicks the record off, 7.5-minute song, just a great.
Thank you.
Great tune. Is that something when you're sitting down writing? Does that come about more in the studio, or is that something when you're writing, you're like, this is going to be a song that's a little more than normal 4 or 5 minute radio type
I
song?
think sometimes I just don't know when to shut up.
Yeah.
But
The verses just keep coming.
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people, those will be like the last songs on the record. You know, they'll put the big anthem at the end. And
Yeah.
David Barbie actually told us one time that we should do a whole record of last songs. That would normally be the last song on the record.
That'd be what, 4 songs?
But I love those kind of songs, man.
Yeah?
Just, you know, just kind of.
Allows you to stretch out a little bit.
That's right.
And well, I mean, and when you're a songwriter that lots of people really like, and including myself and listeners of the station, and then I saw a quote, Phil Walden from Capricorn Records, a guy who's heard a little bit of music in his time, calling you Daniel Hutchins and Mark Twain of rock and roll. So I guess you've got a few things and could fit it in a 7.5-minute time as far as songwriting, but you got to be pretty blown away by quotes like that. I mean, especially that guy who,
Yeah.
he's seen his share and heard his share of music.
Yeah, that was kind of a trip. I don't, you know, I'm still not sure I completely know what he meant by that, but
Yeah.
but he said it. So
That means
it's all right.
libraries and Walmart will ban your songs like they ban Mark Twain books. Maybe.
I'd be a
I don't
good
know.
company.
Yeah, it would be absolutely kind of a badge of honor there, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got Bloodkin live in studio again and on UTTV, The Rock Unplugged. It's really good stuff. It's good rock and roll with a Southern thing to it. It is Bloodkin, and we're going to get one more out of you before you get out of here. What you going to do?
Which one y'all want to do?
Do jazz funeral?
Yeah. We're going to do one called Jazz Funeral. It's an old song.
Right on, Bloodkin live on The Rock and UTTV, The Rock Unplugged.
Well, 30 pieces of silver changing hands in a bar downtown. 30 years on that minimum wage, but you still carry yourself so proud. You got eyes to see what's happening. You've got your legs to run. So play your guitar right where you are until your old day's work is done. Then you want a jazz funeral. Oh, the drinks on the house all night. Jazz funeral. The good band kicking ass top of time. Rock and ride, all your good friends having a real good time. All right. Well, it's on this stranger's shoulder at closing time. That's the way you pray. You never needed to read no book to figure out what to say. You're drinking moonshine with Mary Magdalene, and she forgives your crime. You write a song about letting the good times roll. How much that hurts sometimes. Then you want a jazz funeral. Oh, the drinks on the house all night. Jazz funeral. The good band kicking ass, tough and times. Rockin' right, your good friends having a real good time all night. Now they've got your name on a scrap of paper, changing hands in a bar downtown. They don't
finds their paychecks, and the year's gonna spin on down. You go see a good friend, the doorman. He nods, he understands. No matter how fast you running last, you gotta die right where you stand. Then you want a jazz funeral. The drinks on the house all night. Jazz funeral. The good band kicking out up for time. Rock and ride, your good friends having a real good time, alright. Yes, a good band kicking ain't tough for time, yeah. All your good friends having a real good time, alright, alright, alright. Hey man, my friend, you better say goodnight. Oh yeah.
Do the rock slamming.
Now that's rock and roll for you, and a jazz funeral to boot. That is Bloodkin live in studio. 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged. Not on their new record. That tune wasn't, but there are 10 mighty fine songs that are, and it's called Baby They Told Us We Would Rise Again, and they indeed have. The band Bloodkin back and at it, and in Knoxville tonight.
Just so you know, all our old stuff is on the iTunes out there.
I was going to, that was the last thing. What you got? How can you find out more? You got your website, you got MySpace, all that stuff?
Bloodkin.net.
Yeah.
Or myspace.com/bloodkinmusic.
Right on. Very cool. Guys, so glad to have you in the studio. We're very honored to have you back, and glad that we've got you back and a new record to play as well. And again, thanks to Tracy Thomas for helping set it up.
Thank you,
You
Tracy.
guys continued success for another 20 years. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect.
And